Welcome to Salem Witch Trials Daily for Wednesday, August 17th, 1692. I'm Josh Hutchinson. Yesterday, on August 16th, the people of Salem and surrounding towns seem to have gone about their ordinary lives, business as usual, in the midst of the witch trial crisis. There were no new court records generated on the 16th, and nothing was reported in any of the contemporary writings we have about the witch trials. The only noteworthy event of August 16th was that several of the dignitaries, including justices on the court of Oyer and Terminer, attended a funeral for a man who did not have anything to do with the witch trials, Reverend Nathaniel Gookin. And it was so hot that they had to bury the body the same day that he died.
This is Sarah Jack. Yesterday was a slow news day in Salem, but today Cotton Mather wrote an important letter to Justice John Foster of the Court of Oyer and Terminer.
In his letter, Cotton said that spectral evidence alone was not enough to convict and conceded that the devils have a natural power which makes them capable of exhibiting what shape they please. I suppose nobody doubts, and I have no absolute promise of God that they shall not exhibit mine.
Cotton wrote that the judges were too savvy to gamble on convicting someone based on spectral evidence alone. The odds that the devil was impersonating the accused person was too high to take that chance.
Nevertheless, Cotton wrote, a very great use is to be made of the spectral impressions upon the sufferers. He argued that spectral evidence was grounds to investigate the accused and would strengthen other presumptions against them.
Because what did they have if they didn't have that spectral evidence?
They really had nothing. Cotton's just, he's making it seem like they're using it in the right way, but there's cases that are just based on the spectral evidence.
Cotton claimed the judges had such discretion that nobody had been convicted without other evidence, including witness testimony.
He advocated for allowing suspects to be released on bail if the only evidence against them was spectral. The devils, he argued, could take the shapes of harmless people and make it seem like they were hurting the afflicted persons with their look or touch.
Cotton Mather emphasized that the heart of any witchcraft investigation was proving that the accused had communion with a familiar spirit. If this communion was proved, Cotton wrote, the business is done. And that's what the law stated.
Yeah, the law said that anyone who had or consulted a familiar spirit was a witch, and that they were worthy of being put to death. And according to Cotton, the judges were already aware that the devil might trick them by doing one thing 19 times and then switching to a new mode of operations the 20th time.
Cotton wrote that if a specter in his shape were seen, he would voluntarily submit himself to arrest and examination. He stated that the judges could cleanse the land of witchcraft while also preventing innocents from being executed.
Sure, Cotton, sure. He closed the letter with fawning praise of the honorable judges who were persons for whom no man living has a greater veneration than he himself.